available methods. What methods? We have save, insert, some methods are there. Save, insert, some methods are there, right? Okay. So connecting to MongoDB and creating collection, inserting document in that collection is my responsibility. So it is going to provide a lot of abstraction or not there. Entire magic is there in the preparation of document class. But while preparing document class, I think you remembered everyone, MongoDB is a NoSQL database software. Okay, that contains logical DBs. Come on, that logical DB will have collections. Collections are like tables, and collections will have documents. Documents are like records, my dear. Documents are like what? Records. But so far we have done all this document creation, collection creation through commands or GUI tool. But I want to do through what? Application. So for that one, we have to develop one document class. But tell me, boss, in MongoDB document, okay, attributes are fixed or dynamically varying. But when you are creating document class in MongoDB, one headache is there. You have to keep maximum possible attributes in mind and you have to create the document class. It's not like that you cannot add more attributes later. You can add it. It's not like that you cannot remove the attributes in future. You can remove it. But generally when you add it, continue them. Because if you remove, already available documents will be disturbed or not there. So that's why when you create document class, keep maximum attributes in mind in the initial itself. Later you can add more and more new attribute. That's not a problem. Are you getting my point there? But how does normal class become document class? You have to use @document. What about the collection names, sir? If you don't give name of the collection, the class name itself become collection name. What was? Okay. Then how does it know which MongoDB it has to connect? So many MongoDBs may be there in different machines. You have to give those details in application.properties. How you have given JDBC driver details in application.properties. Similarly, you have to give what? MongoDB connection properties. What properties, guys? MongoDB connection properties in application.property file or not? Okay, now listen carefully. Point to be noted is, here generators are not there to generate the ID value dynamically. You insert document normally, okay? So I want to enjoy the MongoDB generated hexadecimal number as the ID value, right, boss? But you want to enjoy that. But there should be a property in your document class holding that value, especially while retrieving and display data. That's why you have to take private string ID. This property name is fixed. Why strings are? Are hexadecimal now, boss? Alphanumeric value means what? String only. Why name ID? Yeah, if you take ID only, then that dynamically generated ID value will come and store it there. If you take some other name, come on. If you take some other name, so value generation is your responsibility. But can you generate unique number on your own that much easily, guys? Those who studied Spring Data JPA, we have some ready-made generators to generate numbers. But in MongoDB, such generators are not there. So you generating unique number as ID value is very complex process or not there. So keeping that in mind, what is there? Keeping that in mind, it's always recommended to take property name as ID, property type as what? String. So that what happened, guys? When you insert MongoDB, the whatever MongoDB software generated hexadecimal number will come and store into this ID property or not there? Will come and store into this ID property or not there? Okay, that's good. So now let's go for, okay, sir, you said ready-made methods are there for inserting the record. Where these ready-made methods are there? Mongo repository. What repository? This Mongo repository is the sub-interface of what? paging and sorting repository. Paging and sorting repository is the sub-interface of what? CRUD repository. CRUD repository 12 methods, paging and sorting repository 2 method, Mongo repository another 5-6 methods are there. We can use all the methods together or not there. While working with the sub-interface, we can work with sub-interface method. It's a hierarchy interface methods also, boss. So altogether 20 plus methods are there or not there. What is the method we have to save the object? Nothing but what? Inserting the document in collection, save. Save is there, insert is there. You can use any of that. That's up to you, right? Okay. So, but the good news in Spring Data, JPR, Spring Data, MongoDB is you don't develop DAO class. You don't develop. You will just take one interface, nothing but DAO interface, kind of interface, extending from one or other repository interface. Come on, guys. So what that repository interface is predefined repository. Let us assume Mongo repository. Mongo repository is already extending from other interfaces, na boss. From there, some methods are inherited. Mongo repository is also having its own methods. Let us assume altogether 20 methods are there. Okay. These now 20 methods are inherited to your own interface or not there. Come on. And the good news is implementing your own interface that is having 20 methods. One in-memory proxy class will be generated having logic to implement all the 20 methods. That means, are you writing logic for methods or already generated ones? Where it is generated? By generating in-memory proxy class or not? That means implementing your interface, one dynamic class is created, inheriting 20 method, implementing 20 method, having logic to insert, logic to perform all operations for those methods. Come on. All these are happening at what time? Dynamically at runtime. Okay. Anything that comes temporarily on the flash is called proxy or not there. So this class is also generated dynamically for each execution some temporary basis are not there. That's why can I call it as in-memory proxy class or not there? Why it is called in-memory class? This class is not allocating memory in hard disk. This class is allocating memory in what? JVM memory of the RAM. The JVM memory of the RAM is technically called as what? In-memory class. What class, guys? Is called as what? In-memory proxy class. Are you getting my point? So nothing but I said Spring Data, Spring Boot provides abstraction. See, boss, you are taking interface, extending from predefined interface, directly, indirectly getting bunch of methods to that interface, right? Implementation of these methods is not my responsibility. Spring Boot is taking care internally or not? Suppose 20 methods are there directly, indirectly. Who is writing logic for 20 methods? Spring Boot is writing. That means you are not at all worried about what? Implementation logics are not there. Is it not interesting aspect, guys? Everyone developed a mini project in Spring Boot. Who is developing logics in DAO class program? Very complex or not? Everything we are developing manually in very complex manner or not there? Are you getting my point there? But here that headache is not there, right? Sir, I'm not happy with the 20 methods. I want more 2-3 methods. You declare the method. They also will, for them also logic will be generated automatically. Another interesting, guys. Sir, overall, you need not write persistence logics, boss. When you use Spring Data, MongoDB related persistence logic, you need not write. They will be generated dynamically. When you use Spring Data JPA to talk to SQL database software, you need not write persistence logic. All persistence logics will be generated internally or not there. Very, very interesting or not there. That means total persistence layer will be done with one interface and few methods declaration. As long as you are happy with the 20 method, you need not to declare 20 methods also. They are already inherited from predefined interfaces, right? Interesting or not? Are you going to feel full abstraction or not there? It's like a fully automated washing machine. Throw the clothes, press the button. Every decision it will take. Yes or no? Na? It's like a fully automated washing machine or not? Or your home having home automation? Let the regular works do on their own. Every day morning, 7 o'clock, you want to open the curtain. Let's automate it. When time hits 7, it will automatically open. At night, 10 o'clock, uh, uh, what is that? The outside load switch, we switch it off. Automatically switch off. When climate is very cloudy, automatically switch on the lights. Yes or no, my dear? So let the regular works happen on their own so that you can focus on other priority works are not there. But you are a God believer. Every day night 6 o'clock, you want to keep some light in front of God. You are there or not there, you are dedicatedly doing that work. So there's no need of you doing manually. Just schedule it. Every day 6 o'clock, automatically light will glow. God is happy, you are happy. You can do other priority works are not there. Are you getting my point there, guys? Yeah. Let me open Eclipse IDE, guys. Okay, let me use 1103 only. Again, I'm telling, yeah, don't worry, this class recording you will get. I think for 1103 batch, previous class recordings are not given. Huh? Yeah, they are with me. I will give today only. Yeah. Sir, how all these things will happen, sir? You need to add MongoDB starter to the project. You have to create Spring Boot project, adding what? MongoDB starter. Ajad Kumar, there is a meet with old working students. Okay, I think you are there in that group, right? Ajad, I think you are there in that group. So if you are there in the group, you can follow the plan. Otherwise, see my post. Otherwise, mail me. I will give some number to communicate. So they are planning some gathering. You can be part of that gathering. Right? Okay. 718 video is not available. Not available. Added, Ra Babu. Added, na? But why is saying not available? Ajad, mail me. I will give them some number to communicate. Okay. I am also there in that group. Jyotirmay Nayak. Ajad will join. Okay. Where the meets are, can current student join? Anyone can join. That's not a problem. Okay. Sagar Boy. Fine. Please also upload Spring Boot scheduling. That is, they are not there. Whatever I promised, they are there. 718 uploads, links are already placed. Please watch them carefully. Is there? Yeah. Can you come back to the subject, guys? Yeah, please. Where is this? Spring Starter project. What project? Yeah, tell me. Boot MVC, no. Boot MongoDB. What is there? Boot MongoDB pros 01. Spring Boot MongoDB pros 01. Okay, this time I'm going to work with what? Mongo repository. Here I'm planning to work with what? Mongo repository. Spring Boot Spring Boot data MongoDB. Say next. Say next. That's good. Yeah, tell me here. Spring data MongoDB. That's good. I need Lambda KPI. Yeah, it's if okay, that's fine. There's no Spring data MongoDB will take care of drivers and other things. Say, no, JPA is not required. To talk with SQL, JPA. To talk with NoSQL, for every NoSQL database software, separate module is there. Spring Data JPA to interact with all SQL database software, Oracle, MySQL, anything. To interact with each MySQL database, each NoSQL database software, separate module is there. Spring Data MongoDB to talk with MongoDB. Spring Data Cassandra to talk with Cassandra. Spring Data Neo4j to talk with what? Neo4j. We have a lot of NoSQL database software. Finish. Yeah, the starter will carry driver also. The starter we have added for MongoDB will carry MongoDB driver. You need not to arrange a driver separately. Why? They have a clarity. Spring Data MongoDB starter will connect to only MongoDB. So that's why they are giving starter also. But Spring Data JPA can connect to Oracle, can connect to MySQL, can connect to PostgreSQL. Like this, another 30, 40 SQL database softwares are there. They cannot give all the drivers, na? That's why their driver you have to select separately. But here, it is very clear, this module, this starter only for MongoDB. That's why the relevant JD driver of MongoDB driver, they are only taking care or not there. Okay, first and foremost, guys, boot MongoDB project. Can you help me? Where is this? Last one, huh? This one? No, right? Boot MongoDB. There, huh? This one? Yeah. Book MongoDB. Boot MongoDB, guys. That's good. Yeah. Here is my what, my dear? Resources. Here is my what? Application dot properties. What dot properties? Yes. Yeah. Here is my what? Connected to MongoDB software. First, you have to connect now, boss. Yeah. There are properties we should add, guys. Okay, there are properties we should add. Right now, I'm using trial version of MongoDB, which is not password protected. So no need of submitting password and username and password. What you have to specify is what? Host name, port number, logical DB. Logical DB. If logical DB is not already there, it will create. If already there, it will connect to that. Come on. Yeah, all these properties you need not to mug up, guys. You can collect from our reference document. What is our reference document here? This one. Common topics, Spring Data MongoDB. Spring Boot MongoDB. Tell me. Programming with what? Spring Data MongoDB, guys. So this talks about how to talk with the JPA and other stuff. I'm giving procedure to add username password, but in recent trial version, it is not allowing to add username password. You just connect without having username password. That's it. Right. Procedure to entire procedure is given. What are the properties we have got? Host, port, database. Test user. If MongoDB logical DB is created without having what? Username, password, then adding them in what? Application for connectivity is also what? Completely optional. Is also completely optional. Convinced with me, guys? Tell me. Spring dot, data dot, MongoDB dot, host. What is their host? What is their local host? Spring dot, data dot, MongoDB dot. What is their port? 27017, if I am not wrong. 27017. Once. Spring dot, MongoDB dot. Yeah, tell me. Username not required. Database. What is their database? NTSPBMS. What is that? NTSPBMS. What that? 71, no. I think 1103, na? 1103 DB1. If there it will use, if not there it will create. What is there in that? I'm not passing username password. Using these properties, it will take care of connectivity part. You are least bothered about connection pool, all this stuff, guys. Everything is now internally taken care by Spring Data, MongoDB or not there. That's good, great, fantastic. Followed by that, what's the next one? It's a good thought, always better to create what? Okay, some packages first, guys. com.nt.document. Array, we are going to give everything in the form of Java class object. Internally, data should be collected from Java class object. That should be inserted into what? MongoDB collection as a JSON document or not there. Property names as the keys, property values as the values. For that one, first of all, I have to design one document class or not there. Super, guys. Next, new package com.nt.repository. Array, listen. What is the annotation we use to configure Java class as DAO class? Repository. That means repository or DAO one and the same, na boss? Okay, now onward, stop using the word DAO. Start using the word as what? Repos. Persistence, the class that contain persistence logic is called what? Repository. Initially DAO, but now terminologies are changing. They change it to what? Repos. And moreover, in MongoDB, Spring Data MongoDB or Spring Data JPA, am I going to write total persistence logic? No. I'm just going to take one interface extending from ready-made repository interfaces. From there, all methods are inherited. Having those methods logic, one in-memory proxy class is dynamically generated or not. That too, we are making our interface extending from what? Ready-made repository interfaces. So it's better to take package name as repository, na boss? So now onwards, ban DAO terminology. Bring what? Repository terminology. It is industry standard. Especially in Spring Boot microservices, it is industry standard, no doubt in that. Finish, guys. Next. Hari, we would like to have some business logic also, guys. Calculations, analyzation, sorting, filtering kind of thing. Okay. Then controller, fine, we don't take now. We call business service class method directly in the client application. Come on. Partially layered application, nothing else. So how many layers you want to take, you can take it. I want to focus more on what? Business logic and persistence logic. If you want, you can take controller layer also. But I just want to stop with what? Service layer. In the client, I will get service class object. I call the business method. Clear, guys? Connectivity already done through property file. Now I have to design document class or not there. By keeping maximum possible attributes, you design the document class. How does normal class become document class? @document. How to mention collection name? In @document, you can mention collection name. How to tell that? This is not a regular attribute or property. It is a special ID property that should hold MongoDB generated hexadecimal unique number. Okay, you have to take what? private string ID, property name must be ID, and it should be annotated with @ID. What, guys? It must be annotated with what? @ID. Okay. Right click, guys. New. Where is this? Interface. Okay, I'm taking product, guys. Product is the best one. Some different types of products will be there. Product repository. What, guys? Product repository. Tell me. Here is my Mongo repository. Here is my what? Mongo repository. Yeah. Tell me here, what is the document? Oh, product is not ready. Yeah, fine. Okay, I'll type first. Product is my document class. ID string only, because I'm planning to take string property as ID property now, boss. Sir, why, sir? Based on this, all the method signatures will be decided or not there. Return types and parameter types will be decided or not there. Okay. So first, actually, you should design document class first. Fine. Little order mismatch, no problem. What is there? Product. What is there, guys? Product. Here is my, what is there? Product.java. @document. Suppose collection. If you already can use some collection, otherwise class name only becomes collection name now, my dear. It's up to you. It's up to you. Tell me, guys. Okay. Product underscore collection. You don't want to take this name, take something else. I don't mind. If you don't take, class name itself becomes collection. Okay. I want to get getter setter method dynamically, guys. @data is there or not there? Because it should be a Java bin. Document class should be developed as a Java bin. So that what happened? For a framework for programmer, it becomes easy to set the data, to get the data. It becomes easy to set the data and to get the data. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super, guys. Tell me now. Private string. What is there? ID. Private string ID. Tell me next one. Private string name. But I want to tell this ID is what? Identity property, guys. This is not a simple property. This is what? An identity prop. And that to name ID type string. So whenever MongoDB document is inserted, MongoDB is generating one hexadecimal number as ID value. That ID value will come and store into this ID property automatically. Interesting or not there? Okay, product name. Tell me. String price. String price. It's not string price. We'll take double price. What do you want to take, guys? Double. Yeah, while designing Java bin, it's better to work with what? Wrapper class. It's better to work with simple data type. Yeah, wrapper means no value means null. Private double price. Tell me next one. Private double quantity. QTY. Private double quantity. Are you getting my point there, guys? That's good. Yeah. Tell me next one. Private. Fine. Right. Let's take only this much. Let's take only this much now, right? Okay. Fine. This ID. Remind. Sir, what about length? These are attribute, not table column. No need of controlling length. Dynamic schema, na? MongoDB is not known for fixed schema, right? In next insertion, I can add one property and I can play with that. Right? I'm starting with 4 things. Before going to further insertion, I can add more and more properties are not there. But maximum, I ask you people to think about adding property. Don't remove existing property. Why? If you remove existing property, already inserted documents will be affected or not there. Yeah. And you don't believe you are ready with the document class. It's a basically Java being annotated with what? At the rate document. If you take ID, string ID, what is there? If you take what? String ID. What is string ID? Fixed name. Then only MongoDB generated hexadecimal number will come and store into this property as a unique ID value to identify the document. Okay, guys. iProduct repository extending from Mongo repository. Why string is taken? Now you got the idea? Tell me here, what is the ID property? That's why I'm mentioning this one or not there. What's the advantage of it, guys? In Mongo repository, lot of direct method, lot of inherited methods are there. All those methods will start getting what? These generics related signatures are not there. For example, find by ID method is there. Parameter type will be string. Okay, find by ID method is there. Come on. Return type will be product. Come on, my dear. Find by ID should take the ID value, should return the document object. Yes? Okay. Earlier, because of the generic type, parameter type becomes string and return type becomes product or not there. Parameter type becomes string and return type becomes product or not there. Say something, my dear. I want reply, guys. Yeah, this is what? iProduct repository. What repository, guys? iProduct repository. This is my product.java. That's good. Right click. Tell me, next one. Service interface. Yeah, sir, you are not writing implementation class in repository. That's the beauty. We don't write. That will be generated dynamically. It will generate one class internally, implementing this interface, inheriting Mongo repository method and its hierarchy methods, right? Come on. And for all of them, logic is written internally, having MongoDB's APIs. Okay, luckily all those methods are more than sufficient to perform most regularly used word code operations on collections. Interesting or not there? That means complete abstraction or not there? Okay, now let me give the feeling. Let me give the feeling you are aware of that. Hierarchy. Listen. Repository, crude repository, paging and sorting repository. List crude, list paging and sorting. Listen. What's the beauty, you know? This entire stretch is common for Spring Data MongoDB, Spring Data JPA, Spring Data Cassandra, Spring Data what? Any other thing, right? Okay. Under this, Mongo repository has come specific to MongoDB. Are you understanding my point? Okay. In this Mongo repository place, JPA repository will be there specific to SQL database software. That's why these are called common interfaces are not there. Okay, here what 12 methods, here 2 methods, here 4, 5 methods. All together, if you get 20 methods are coming or not there. And all those 20 methods are now visible in my what? iProduct repository are not there. For this iProduct repository, am I going to develop implementation class or it will be generated dynamically, guys? It will be generated dynamically. Okay, just generated, it is also writing logic for 20 inherited methods. Having what logic? MongoDB related logic. What that logic will do? Simply perform code operations are not there. Simply literally performs code operations are not there. Say something, my dear. I want reply, guys. Okay, guys. Public interface, iProduct repository extends what? Mongo repository. New, where is this interface? Yeah, tell me. Product management service. Product management service. That's good. Public, where is this? Public string. I want to write a string message. Register product. What product, guys? Register product. Tell me. Product to product. Product to product. We are declaring the method. Now we have to implement this method or not there. I am developing implementation. Sir, how good it will be if it is generating implementation class for service also? Sorry, don't expect. Business logic is always project specific. Persistence logic means what? Whatever it is called operation. Quite guessable, right? Insert, delete, update this. Business logic, every project same. In some project calculation formulas are different. Sorting formulas are different. So that's a business logic. Don't expect should be generated automatic. Persistence logic guessable. See, time to time table name change, but on the table insertion, deletion, updation, document, collection name may change. On that collection, document insertion, document updation, somehow it can be automated or not there. And anyhow, I'm mentioning what? ID property name and ID property data type and document class as the argument. Based on, by using them, the persistence logic can be generated dynamically to perform code operations or not there. And whatever it can automate, it is automating. Whatever it cannot automate, saying that, sorry boss, you have to do it. No sir, there also simplification is there. Little concept is there in brain. That code also you can collect from internet and paste it. I think today in DevSecOps class, long back, I used parameterized test. I know concept is there. I've totally forgot syntaxes. Did I take pressure? So that's why remember concept. Don't remember syntax. Some people think that who will remember? Who asked you to remember? Who asked you to remember first of all? Remember concept. What is possible? What is not possible? When to use which one? 4 W's. In your life of learning anything, 4 W's. What is that? Why is that? Where to use? When to use? What is that? 4 W's. Any new topic, you concentrate on 4 W's. How to use, don't worry. Google. Earlier Google, now ChatGPT. More precise answers are coming right now. What is again 4 W's? What is that? Why is that? Where to use? When to use? How to use? Sorry. That is copy paste work. Come to my classes only for 4 W's. Don't take stress of what? How to try. You do practice. One day things will be there in your brain. Not there in brain, no problem. ChatGPT is there. This is how you have to live the life. Otherwise, what happened? You'll feel pressure. In pressure, you will perform very poor. Aisa no na. Some people says, sir, these many things, who will remember? No. If that is the case, no one do software job, Babu. No one should do software job, right? But how happily they are doing jobs every day. Yeah. Let's see, guys. Right click, new class. Product management, service IMPL, implements. What is there? Product management service. Product management service. Here, what is the interface, guys? @ service. What is there, guys? I product management service. Tell me. I product repository. What is there? Prod repo. Sorry, you are injecting on interface. Array, though I am taking has a property type as interface, but it will inject what, guys? Implementation class object or not? Only the thing is, we are not going to develop that implementation class. That will be generated dynamically or not. What is the proof, sir? I will write the class name. Here is what? @auto. @auto. That's good, guys. Okay. Let me give the list of methods that are there. First in Mongo repository, then in what? Crude repository, then in what? Paging and sorting repository. Mongo repository methods. Mongo repository API docs. Here is my Mongo repository or not there? List of method. Sir, only 4? No. It is inheriting so many methods from other places. Yeah, tell me. List crude, list paging and sorting repository. Go to list crude. List crude is having few more methods. Okay, list crude is extending from what? Crude repository. Crude repository is also having few more methods. In that one, save is the method that is there for save object operation, na boss. Or a save is a multi-purpose method. If object is document is already there, it will update the record. If not already there, it will insert the record. It's a multi-purpose, guys. If document is already there with the given ID value, it will update. Not there, it will insert. But right now we want to take it for what? Insertion. Okay, guys. Tell me. Here, use repo. But before using repo, systrace, repo object class name. Repo object class name. Prod repo dot get class. Repo object class name. What is there? Prod repo dot get class. Are you getting my point there or not there? Yeah, here is my what? Use repo. What repo? String id val is equal to. What is there, guys? String id val is equal to. Okay, fine. Actually, it will save the document and returns the document. But in the returned document object, ID value will be there. Dynamically generated ID value will be there. Check it out. Product saved prod. Product saved prod is equal to prod repo dot save prod. Product saved prod is equal to prod repo dot save prod. Comfortable, my dear? Come on, everyone. Sir, same na? Both are same. Though in this one ID value is not given by you, but in the returned object, the dynamically generated ID value will be there or not there. You give or you don't give, that is overridden. And the MongoDB dynamically generated ID value will be there in what? Returned object or not there. Hey, don't think that returning new object, it is returning same object only. In this one, ID value may be there, may not be there. You may give, may not give. If you give also override, if you don't give also, it will create the new one. Fine. Okay. Now write me message. Written document is saved having ID value saved prod dot get ID. Are that get ID is having generated this one or not? Sir, what save method will do? Or who is writing logic for save method? Not me. It is there inside the in-memory proxy class or not there. Save method take prod object. Right? Save method takes what? Prod object. Collects the data. Gives to MongoDB API. That will create a document. Come on. That will create a that will prepare a document. While inserting document to the collection, it checks what is the ID property name? ID. Okay. MongoDB generate one dynamic ID value or not there. That will become ID property value. Having that one document is inserted or not there. And it returns same object. What prod is given? Same object. But having that ID value or not there. Don't think that save prod is a new object. No, save prod is what? Old object. But only ID value is extra. That's why I'm confidently able to say, okay, document is saved with this ID value or not there. The document is saved with this what? ID value. Convinced or not, my dear? So we are ready with logic. See, are you writing persistence logic of inserting document? It is already dynamically generated for the save method where in the in-memory proxy class that implementing our repository interface are not there. Okay. So let's test it, guys. Let's test it, guys. com.nt, that's good. Here, using try with resource, I want to access the container or not there. Try with resource. Array, all containers are auto-closable object. You know that, right? You have to write what? Catch. Exception E dot print stack trace. E dot print stack trace. Are you getting my point there or not there? Comfortable or not there, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay, guys. Super, guys. Why error? Because configurable application context CTX is equal to what is there? Spring application dot run is equal to spring application dot run. Okay, we are ready with this story, my dear. Okay. Get service class object reference. Service class object reference. Yeah, what is the service class name? Product management service. Product management service. Prod service is equal to, where is this? CTX dot get bean. Tell me. What is the bean ID I have given for service class? Not given. Let's give. What is there? Prod service. Anything bean ID we can. Prod service, guys. Tell me here. Prod service. Product management service dot class. It is done, my dear. Super. Invoke the business method. What the business method, guys? Invoke the business method. String message is equal to prod service dot what dot? Prod service dot register prod. What, boss? Register prod. product to prod is equal to a new product of, yes, boss. But I don't want to create object manually, guys. Okay, I think we have other this also. No arg constructor. Sometimes I don't create object. Spring Boot data MongoDB create object using zero param constructor. Better to keep it available or not there? Better to keep it available or not there? No arg constructor. Next word. All arg constructor. Next. Required arg constructor. I just want to take, okay, at the rate non-null on the apart from ID property. For remaining things, I want to add what? At the rate non-null. Copy this, guys. Paste it, guys. Okay. So then you will give what? One zero param constructor, one four param constructor. Because of required arg constructor, one three param constructor also will come or not there. Involving all the non-null properties, one three param constructor will come or not there. Say something, my dear. Super, guys. Okay. ID, name, price. Okay, this is done. I'm going to client application here. What is the product name? Table. Next one, price. Some number. Quantity, 10 quantity. I think category something is there, Nabas. No, name, price, quantity. Okay, name, price, quantity. Fine, 10 numbers are there. Yeah, register this one, guys. Tell me. System.out.println message. System.out.println what? Message. I'm just printing the things. So now I want to check whether a document is created in the collection or not, having these properties. Shall we run it, guys? Only C, boss. C. Main is persistence logic. Are you writing persistence logic? We just declared one interface extending from predefined interface. From there, some methods came. Those methods came to our interface. That interface is implemented by one in-memory proxy class. There all 20 methods are implemented so that I can use those methods in service class methods are not there. That means entire burden of persistence logic development is gone from my head or not there. That is dynamically generated or not there. This Spring Boot provides abstraction on technologies, simplifies the application development. Did you notice this? Especially the people who have done mini project with me, how hardly I have written JDBC code to write every persistence logic, guys. Compared to this, enjoying ready-made persistence logic is really nice or not there? Really great or not there, guys? Right click, guys, run as, what is there? Java application. See, my dear, repo object class name is $proxy52 created or not. What's the guarantee this dynamically generated class is implementing our interface, right? Okay. Okay, first of all, before running one more time, okay, let's see what we can feel. I think not this. I think you have to purchase it. Tell me, guys, what is there? What's the tool name? Studio 3T. Old name is Robo 3T. New tool name is what? Studio 3. Are you getting my point there, guys? Connection. Yeah. What's the logical database? 1103 DB1. One collection is created or not there? One collection is created or not there? That too with the name whatever I have given, right? Tell me, mouse. Open IntelliShell. See, my dear, happily ID value coming and stored into ID property underscore ID, table, price, quantity. It is also remembering the class name because it helps towards loading the class. Towards getting the document, it is very useful or not there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. For second time, private, what is there? String category. Private string category. Are you getting my point there, boss? Private string category. Before inserting second category, second product, guys, I will write furniture. Furniture, right? But okay, that 4 param constructor is not there. How to get that 4 param? At the rate non-null here also, my dear. I have to place at the rate non-null also. Okay, one more thing. Before running, guys, I want to display list of interfaces implemented by that class. What is this? Arrays dot toString. Arrays dot toString. Arrays dot toString. Prod repo dot get class dot get interfaces. You'll get array of interfaces, guys, that I'm trying to display as a single string. That I'm trying to display as what? Single string. Getting my point here, guys? That's great. Let's see, guys. The dynamically growing structure will come or not there. Check it out. Run as Java application. Come on, guys. One more document is created. Say refresh. Yeah, this time what? Current furniture also came now, my dear. No, data also you can change. It's not like that you cannot change the data. You can change the data. So documents are coming. Again, one more ID value is generated here or not there. Come on, guys. Did you write this persistence logic, boss? Did you really write this persistence logic manually, my dear? No. Okay, now I'll reduce the properties, guys. Generally, we don't do, guys, but I wantedly reduce the properties. I definitely reduce the properties. Yeah. Tell me here. Tell me. Table. Yeah, I think price and type and quantity not there. Here I will write chair. Here I will write what? Chair. Let's see. Hey, the existing things will not be disturbed, guys. Only the thing is they will remain empty. Remaining things will be filled up. Check it out, guys. Refresh. Chair. Remaining things are disturbed. But it is also maintaining the class name or not. What's the guarantee these are JSON documents, sir? It's a table view, guys. JSON view. All JSON views are coming or not there. And by default, two properties are automatically added. One is @_ ID, other one is underscore class. Or in any property of JSON, underscore symbol is there, means remember, they are not given by you, they are automatically generated. Generally, छोटा विलन क्या रात को कुछ मर्डर किया क्या? हाँ, कुछ असाइनमेंट आया क्या? सुपारी लिया क्या? दिन में you're sleeping like a donkey. What happened? It's your regular class timing only, na? Fine. Business works do at daytime, not at night time. Okay. What happened? One by one, people are leaving. Did you give any assignment to them? Okay. Underscore ID, underscore. They are automatically generated. Remember, underscore in class name, method name in the beginning mean that is not given by me, automatically generate. Look at the proxy class list of methods also. Transaction proxy, advice, decoration part. Our interface is not there. How come? iProduct repository is there or not there? That means my theory and practical is matching or not matching? Interesting or not there? Sir, I don't want to save one document. I want to save bunch of documents. I want to save bunch. For that one, luckily, save all method is there. What method? Save all method. Same. What some people already study Spring Data JPA, na? Same here. That's the statement I have given while launching Spring Data JPA. Spring Data is the module having a lot of submodules. It provides unified model. That means common model to interact with both SQL and what? NoSQL database software. What, guys? SQL and what? NoSQL database software. Are you getting my point there? See, we are talking to MongoDB, but methods are still same. With minor changes, same knowledge I can use to interact with what? MongoDB are not there. If you are learning MongoDB first, same knowledge you can also use to interact with the SQL database software or not. I generally compared with what concept, guys? Universal remote. For example, in your home, 10 electronic devices are there. To operate TV, TV remote. To operate AC, AC remote. To operate, what is that? Home theater remote. To operate fans also nowadays remotes are come. Yes or no, guys? Instead of knowing these many remotes to operate, you purchase one universal remote. Using single remote, you can operate all the devices of the home are not there. You can operate all the devices of the home nicely, easily are not there. That is called unified model to operate all the devices. This knowledge you gain, you can also use for what? Spring Data, Spring Boot Data, Cassandra. Same knowledge you can also use for what? Spring Data JPA to interact with the SQL database software. Very, very interesting concept are not there. Super. Okay, now let's go for saving multiple documents. For that also ready-made method is there. What is the method? Save all is there, right? Public string, string array. Why? I don't want to return one ID value. I want to return bunch of ID. It returns bunch of IDs, na boss? Yeah. Okay, now listen. String array, register products. Product to product. Okay, now let me keep all the properties back, guys. Yeah, go for implementation of it. Go for what? Implementation of it. Yeah, designing gone wrong. You are going to pass one product or list of products. List of prod. List of prod. Save all method also take list of documents only. That's why. Here I will say what? Prods. Use repo. What it returns, guys? Save all method return a list of saved objects, right? List product. Saved prods. Saved prods is equal to. Tell me. Prod repo dot. Prod repo dot. Save all. Save all prods. It's coming or not there. But from there, I want to capture only ID values, guys. From there, I want to capture only ID value. Okay, gather only ID value. Yeah, through streaming API also I can do, but keeping newcomers in mind, let me do in a traditional way. What's the traditional way, guys? One minute. Instead of taking string array, that's better to take list string. Storing into string is easy na boss. Otherwise, your wish. You are okay. 1 minute. I think some people are very keen about array only. Fine. Okay, fine. I understood your pain. You want array na? I will give array. Don't worry. You want array na? I will give array. Gather ID values. Only ID value. String. String array IDs is equal to new string array of saved prods dot size. I think you understood what I am doing here. How many objects are saved? How many documents are saved? Those many IDs will be there, right? Yeah, saved products dot size. So, but only empty this one. This is not full one, right? Tell me next one. Saved prods dot for each. For each. Tell me. For each. No, I need a for loop. I need a traditional for loop because I have to access this thing through index. I have to take traditional for loop. Tell me. Into I is equal to 0, I less than prods saved. Wait, naina. Saved prods dot size plus I. Yes or no? Na? Okay, each iteration one object will come or not there? Yeah, tell me. IDs of I is equal to come on. Okay. Saved prods dot get of I. Saved prods dot get of I dot get ID. How many of you understood, guys? Created empty array in each element. Come on. First iteration 0. In 0th element, tell me what I am passing. First object in the list of saved product, first object ID value. Second iteration, second object ID value. Third iteration, okay. Yeah, tell me now. But actually, return type is IDs. String array, we also got the string array. Easy, guys. Understood this logic? Empty array, this one. having how many elements are there in saved object, those many empty elements are there, that much size array is created. Collecting each id from what saved object and adding to array are not there. That's good. Come to this, guys. Let's comment this section. Yeah. Product prod 1 is equal to new product of what is there? Raja, price 9,000, quantity 10, category Raja is for sale, no. Sofa. What is there? Sofa, furniture. Yeah. Second object I created with the zero param constructor, because not compulsory all should be same, guys. Second object I created with the zero param constructor, prod2 dot set name. Okay, dining table. Prod2 dot set price. That's it. Only these two things I want to set. Okay, prod1, prod2 both are ready now, boss. Okay, now can we go for development of this application? Invoke the business method. Yeah, string array. What is this? IDs is equal to. It's returning arrays only, no? Prod service dot register product list dot off. It is expecting list na, boss. Prod1 comma prod2. Any rocket science? Easy na? Okay, next. Sysout IDs dot length. Products are saved. Having ID values. Arrays dot toString of IDs. Arrays dot toString of IDs. Are you getting my point there? Right click, guys, run as, where is this? Java application. See, two more documents are saved or not there. Say refresh. Yes, two more documents recently came. What are those? Dining table, this. Sofa, this. Nicely coming or not there. I'm able to say bulk saving also. Bulk document insertion also nicely, my dear. That's great. So, easy? Tell me. You are not writing persistence logic. You are just writing what? Business logic only, right? Life is simplified or not there? Now tell me, will you prefer still working with the JDBC kind? Load driver class, establish a connection. Yes or no? That headache is not there. What is required, you focus on it. What is common? Spring data, MongoDB will take care. Life is going to be simplified or not there? Yeah, this class continuation will be on what day? Tuesday and what? Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, mostly won't be having 11 o'clock class. You'll be having only 7 p.m. class. For 7 p.m. student, okay, Monday 7 p.m. regular class, continuation of your Spring Boot core module. Yes? And Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll complete MongoDB part. Yes, guys. And those 2 days, you will be having only 7 p.m. session. 11 o'clock student, you can relax at 11 o'clock. Okay, if any change is there, I'll update in what? Monday. Okay, after today's class, when will be the next class, guys? Monday. See, institute holiday is tomorrow only. Only tomorrow, institute holiday. Saturday, working day. Those are attending other faculty batches. Saturday is working day. Say next. Yeah, what's your batch code, guys? First, 7 p.m. Is it yours? No. 7 p.m., guys. 7 p.m. Is it yours? 5th June. 5th June is yours only, na? Spring data, MongoDB. File upload. Class content, Spring. Common topics, Spring Boot, MongoDB. Second one. Where is 11 o'clock, right? 11 a.m. Spring Boot, MongoDB. File upload. Select this. Yeah, but I have some work with 11 o'clock students. Yeah, tell me. Here, I have to give backup videos now, boss. DevSecApps, all this stuff. Okay, let me create folder DevSecApps backup. DevSecApps backup. Backup videos, guys. Come on, everyone.